Hello, my name is Dani. I'm an art instructor, and you're tuned in to the Able Arts Work Virtual Learning channel. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I'm going to show you how to draw some roses and add some leaves. So I've got some markers here that I'm going to use to color some roses. I've got yellow, orange, red, and orange, and I've got two different greens for the leaves. So you'll just need markers for whatever color roses you want to make and some paper. And once you have your materials together, we can get started. So I'm going to start with my red marker. I'll start in the corner here. We're going to start by making some 3 little half moon shapes. Going to be curving inwards, because when you look at a rose, the innermost petal is very small and folding inwards. Next, we're going to make 3 more half moon shapes that fold over the gaps between the 3 original petals. Next, we're going to draw 3 more arcs that will again go over the gaps of the previous petals. But instead of having a flat outer line, we're going to make it a little bit wavy. When you look at flowers, the bigger the petals are, the more curved they tend to get, especially on roses. They start to fold and bend. Again, we want to have the petals close together, but still leave some space in between. So I'm just taking my marker, filling in the gaps a little bit. Awesome. We're going to add 1 more layer of petals, and we're again going to go over the gaps from the previous petals, but we're going to follow the curvature of the petals like this. Again, just trying to get the petals closer together, but maintaining that space. So filling them out ever so slightly. Be pretty careful if I can. I think that we could add another couple petals. So I'm going to make another wavy line on this side. And 1 more on this side. I will make them larger than the previous 2. Fill those in as well. Just going to add 1 more. I'll have this one be smooth. Okay, great. So let's take another marker, make another rose. I'm going to use my orange marker for this one. You don't have to just use red, orange, and yellow. Feel free to break out some blue or purple or pink roses. So let's follow the same pattern we did before. I'm going to start with 3 little half moon shapes. All curving inwards. Add 3 more half moons that get a little bit bigger. Again, they arch over the gaps of the original 3 petals. That's something we will use throughout the shape. Next, we are going to have even bigger petals that start to get a bit wavy. And for these lines, again, they will be arching over the gaps. Again, we want to try to bring the petals close together while still having gaps in between them, because we are just trying to highlight the part of the petals that curl over. So I'm taking my marker in, filling in some gaps where I can, making them close, giving them a more organic shape with extra curves. And we will do one extra layer of petals, just like we did with our first one. Great. Let's add one more rose. Rose leaves are pretty straightforward. The stems are very straight and their leaves look like little spearheads. So I'm going to take my green marker, draw some dashes out of each flower. Each one will end in a little point. So they each end in one of these leaves, and towards the base they will have two more of these leaves going off in different directions. 1, 2, 1, 2. And lastly, I'm taking a lighter green marker to fill in the gaps. think it makes them look more vibrant, having a lighter green on the inside with a darker green outline. Great! I hope you had fun drawing with me. I hope you picked some cool colors to color your roses in. Check out the other videos on our channel about art, language, and music.